Hello everyone, my name is Jessica Roque, and today I will be presenting a networking plan that will ensure that General Motors is equipped to communicate with speed, safety, and reliability. As General Motors is an American multinational corporation in the automobile industry, it's a key player in the global economy. But too often, big companies make the mistake of underestimating the importance of having a secure networking plan that's designed specifically for their company's needs. But thankfully, your company has wisely decided to move forward with implementing an advanced networking plan and so today I'm here to help you do so. Though my presence here today already shows that you may be acquainted with the importance of a good networking system, let's do a quick review. A good networking system will improve your operations. Information needs to travel to and from employees, executives, clients, partners, and more, and so we want to make sure that it does so in a timely and reliable way. You also want to secure yourself against any parties that may be ill-intentioned, such as hackers that may be searching for customer data or trade secrets. You also want to optimize the use of your money through custom plans for your branches. We know that each one has individual needs and priorities, and so we take those into account to get you the best deal possible. And so here's a quick overview of the IP address blocks that will be assigned to each location with Detroit, Michigan as the headquarters. Each location is assigned to a different subnetwork with a subnet mask of 16. To start us off, this diagram shows how each location is connected. Notice that in the center we have one central router, and that connects to each location's border router, which allows the transfer of data between each place. This is the topology for the Warren branch. Here we have one router that connects to a core switch, which handles the traffic within this subnetwork. One server is located in the basement holding data for both floors. An access switch on each floor allows for easy setup of new workstations, as we can plug directly into the access switch as opposed to having those longer cables to connect to the switch in the basement. Notice that there's also link redundancy between the three switches, and this ensures that in case that one link may fail, another link will be able to transfer the packets in its place. I've also chosen fiber optic cables to connect the core switch to the access switches, since the tech support and training teams are at the front line of business, where reliability and speed are of utmost importance. And all end nodes are within the same subnet and broadcast domain. But although this setup is sufficient for the needs of the branch that holds tech support and training staff, you may choose to improve this setup through the implementation of a router per department or the addition of VLAN so that the broadcasting effect is segmented and network capacity is better utilized. Here in the Pontiac branch, we have a router on a stick setup. This means that we have a router that connects to one switch, and that switch connects to an intermediary device in each department, which is in this case a router. Each router connects to an access switch that allows you to add extra nodes as needed. The warehouse server is located on the warehouse floor, and it provides IP addresses to the PCs that are on that floor. PCs on the warehouse floor are able to print on the shipping floor, as IP packets can travel through the router into a different subnetwork. On the shipping floor, there are two printers, one for FedEx and another one for UPS, so that printouts don't get mixed up. And again, notice that each floor has a different subnetwork that it's within. And so opposed to the previous branch that had one encompassing broadcast domain, this one has the addition of two extra routers, which divides the broadcast domain of the branch into three parts, which will improve overall network security and performance. Though the addition of these two routers was requested, my personal recommendation would be to use VLANs to divide the broadcast domain and subnetworks, as they require less equipment while still providing the necessary configuration controls. We'd be able to enable inter-network printing through one simple router configuration. And so here's the layout for the Austin branch. In this branch, there's only one router, but it's used to divide the branch into 4 different VLANs, which effectively speeds interdepartment communication and limits the broadcast domain, but uses little equipment. The servers for each department are located within the IDF or the wiring closet. The marketing server will distribute IP addresses to the marketing department, while the sales server will distribute IP addresses to the sales department through the DHCP protocol. The printer in the sales department prints for both the marketing team and the sales team, and both are able to access it as it's on its own VLAN, which is shared, and they both have this configuration already installed within their system. In the Pontiac branch, we have a similar setup to the previous branch in that there is one router, 4 VLANs, and the individual department servers are within their own VLAN again. Here, the accounting server provides IP addresses to the accounting department, while the HR server provides IP addresses to the HR department. In this branch, we also have the addition of the wireless access point in the HR department, which enables wireless internet. This is handy so that mobile devices such as tablets and other devices can easily connect to the network without physical cables. In the headquarters, we have a router that links to each border router for every location. It connects to a core switch that branches down into access switches, as well as connects to 4 servers. Each are named after the 4 brands that General Motors manufactures: Chevrolet, Buick, Cadillac, and GMC. The core switch connects to the access switches using fiber optic cables to ensure the fastest transmission speed possible, which is necessary given the vast amount of people who will be connected to the network in the headquarters. And in the executive department, voice over internet protocol phones are set up with connected printers so that even if executives are not necessarily using their desktop computers, they're still able to print if they need to. And employees will have desktop workstations and will be able to plug into the access switch as more workstations are necessary. One suggestion that I have for this setup is the addition of a wireless access point within the executive department so that in the off chance that an executive needs to bring in a laptop, tablet, or mobile device, they'll still be able to access the internet as needed. And so there you have it. We have 5 locations with customized networking plans to accommodate the varying needs of each location. And so I really hope this information was helpful and answered any questions that you may have had. But if you have any if there's any other information that I can provide for clarification, please don't hesitate to email me at jessicaroque@mis483networking.com. Have a great day.